What if I told you you could grow your favorite berry at home or in your yard for free using this ancient technique? And so what's this ancient technique? Well, people have observed nature since the beginning of time, certainly more in the past when people lived on the land. They observed how when shrubs grow and produce fruit, the branches gradually bend down and touch the soil. With time, this branch would grow roots and create a second shrub, which could be transplanted. This technique is great if you want to save money. And it'll work on any shrub as long as it's about 3 years old, and I'll get back to that in a bit, how to age them. By the way, it works really well on vines. You want to start a vineyard? Great on grapes and other vines. But look before you buy. Look at how many branches you have that you could bend. And that's important. Realize, using this technique, you're going to multiply this plant exact copies of it because it's a vegetative propagation. It's not like a seedling. If you took the seed of the fruit that's grown off of this, you won't get likely the exact same thing. But if you like this shrub, you said, I love this one, I love this cultivar, then that's exactly what you want because you'll get more of the exact copy. They're clones. One thing I love about this technique is it's so easy. I said pay attention to branches that bend. Why? Because if you can bend the branch to the soil, then you'll get another plant from that branch, or you could. Here's some examples from branches that we bent last year. See the curve? And this is where the rocks come in. So what happens to this branch after a while? Oh, it's grown right underneath. Here is the branch, and here is all the roots. So I could harvest these already. I cut back this piece because that's where it was. And I've got one. Well, actually, I've got two potential branches. So I could take this one, and it's got a bit of root. And I've got this one, and it has a lot of root. You say, okay, I'll take two. Why not? Twofer. It's a twofer. So that's what you'll get in the results. Is that easy? Hey, if you like easy, stay tuned to the end. I'll give you a bonus technique. One tip about these roots, you see them all? It's a cloudy day. Not too bad. If it's sunny, please don't expose these roots to drying sun. Keep them covered. Keep them in a bucket and covered. That'll give you much better success in replanting these. If you want to learn even more about propagation and all the different techniques, check out our propagation course at permaculture.study and start it today for free. All right, this is where your rock comes in. No, not that rock, this rock. I said you look for bendy branches. So all you need to do is bend the branch down, let it touch the soil, and put a rock. Ideally, take some mulch or soil and cover it. Don't cover the tip, just cover all along of the stem, and it will make roots. Good tip though is keep a few rocks at the base of your shrub so that next year, if you have another branch, you go, oh, look, here's another branch. You just take your branch, bend it, and rock. Rock and bend and rock. Put some soil, put some mulch. And next year, just like this one was one from last year, you'll have a rooted shrub, a clone, the exact same one. Is that easy? Could you do this? Absolutely. Do it right in your garden. If you have enough of these branches, pretty soon you'll have all the shrubs you want, and you'll have extra, so you can start giving some away or selling them to friends and neighbors. Here's another tip. If you find that, you know what, the birds eat a lot of the fruit, then give them to your neighbors. If you have neighbors all around who have these shrubs, the birds coming from outside of your little area, will land at your neighbors first. They'll eat their fruit, and chances are, because you're in the middle of the area, you will have more fruit to enjoy. I promised you a bonus tip. If you are doing layering, take time to combine it with some pruning. If you're pruning, then keep an eye out for vigorous 1-year-old shoots. You can cut those off and use them to stick as a cutting. Well, how and why is 1-year-old? Look at the color, and at the end of every year you have a series of rings on the trunk. Look for those. So this is 1 year. If you go down the branch, you'll see another set of rings. That's 2 years, and beyond that is 3 years. If you just stick this cutting, you want about a pencil size, and cut the top flat if you need to, and cut the bottom at an angle. Stick that in the ground. You'll get about 60% success rate on rooting of these kind of cuttings. If you dip this in a rooting hormone, you'll get about 80%. And if you want to go to the extra mile, make some willow water, add willow water and rooting hormone. You should get to 90% success in rooting. Curious about this willow water? Then check out this video all about making and using willow water.